Hey drummers, how's it going? It's Alex once again, bringing you some more fun-free drumming ideas. For this week's lesson, we've got a straight up in-your-face drum fill using 16th notes. It's pretty simple, but when you speed it up, it sounds pretty sweet. So if you like what you saw in the intro and you want to give it a crack, stick around and I'll break it down. Here we go. All right, so this fill is either 2 measures as 16th notes, or if you want to blast it around as 30-second notes, you can cram it all into one bar. But for simplicity's sake, we're going to count it as 16th notes. So if we look at the first measure, it's really simple. We've basically got 1 E and A. Okay, so just 4 on the snare, right, left, right, left. And you've got an option, you can go to a crash here, or you can go to a bass drum and a hi-hat. Either way, there's going to be a bass drum involved. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, bang. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang. Now, because this note here lasts for an 8th note, it gives your right hand time to come back to the snare drum and start hitting your 4 again. So we've got 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E and a. So it plays its way across the beat, making it sound a little bit more interesting than just your standard da 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 do 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 do. All right, so let's go over that one more time. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E and a. Okay, and this can sound pretty cool just as a sort of single measure drum fill. So if I pop up there, I'll play at a few different speeds and chuck it into some groove. Here we go. Okay, so moving on to measure 2, and for this one we're just playing solid, straight 16th notes, right, left, right, left, right, left, all the way. And what we're going to do is going to go 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So if we go beat by beat, beat 1, 1 E and a. So snare, snare, tom, tom. Same again for beat 2, 2 E and a. Beat 3, just all of the snare drum, 3 E and a. And then beat 4, we whip it around the kit, snare, high, floor, floor. So a little bit quicker. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Bit quicker again. Let's do exactly the same with measure 2 as we did with measure 1. Here we go. Alright, so that's measures 1 and measures 2 played individually. If we put them all together, if I count it out loud, we've got 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Alright, so a couple of little tips. So what I tend to do, if I'm playing a fairly long or like a 2-measure drum fill, when I'm going to do that changeover from measure 1 to measure 2, so measure 1 is going to end with 4 notes on the snare drum. So we've got 4 E and a, and then measure 2 starts off with 1 E and a. What I'm going to do, when I get to the first beat of measure 1, I'm just going to hit it ever so slightly harder with my right hand. So you get this 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Don't just grab that. But what you do there is you sort of create like a little reference point so you know that you're into that next bar, and then you can sort of trigger that muscle memory where you've been practicing that individually on its own. So if we go for it one more time down here, then we'll blast it up there at a few different speeds and with some groove. So one more time. let's go up there, I'll do my bit, and then I'll come and say goodbye. So here we go. And it's some groove. Okay guys, so there it is. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. A nice simple one, but I'm sure you agree sounds pretty cool when you start speeding it up and get it with that sort of punk rock tempo. If you want the sheet music, pop over to onlinedrummer.com, check out my quick start guide to drumming and some of my ebooks as well for fills and other grooves and stuff like that. Also, if you want to be a legend, you can support my channel via Patreon. There's a link down below for that, along with links to Facebook and Twitter if you want to come and say hello. So until next time, take care, keep drumming, and I'll see you next Thursday for some more fun-free drumming ideas. All right, see you later.